Hello, everyone. Welcome to Silverhawk's Let's Play. This is a dodgy building. I teleported to the Institute. And yeah, I need to go to that terminal over there and do stuff. First I need to see if there's things to yoink. Is there anything on the table? No, a hole. How do you steal a hole? Broken machines. What to do at the terminal then? Signal rerouted. Funny. I guess I load network scan.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. Is this a gas chamber? Oh, it's actually an elevator.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Damn right I am. What the fuck?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father! I don't know you.
It'll be okay,
Go away.
Sean. I'm
Father.
here now.
Father, help me! here! Help me!
Father? Ah.
Please, Sean. I'm your
Father,
father.
help me!
Talk to me.
He's trying to take
Just
me!
open the door.
Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
You look like me.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Nick told us about Kellogg's. And all the things we know about Kellogg's is that that happened some time ago, but we thought that was like 10 years or
I hope
something.
you're not too overwhelmed.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place. Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Yeah, a bit biased, you might say. I don't see them in my marker though. I thought I was going to go down here and blow this place apart, not dilly-dallying and be nice to people.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Doctor.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water, and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about this. There's a lot of thoughts going on in my mind right now.
274. Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plan.
Hey,
I
Doc.
wonder how the Warwick
Welcome.
family is doing.
So good to have you here.
Young Wally
Dr.
must
Clayton
be close to
Holden,
10 years old by now.
head of the Bioscience
It's
Division.
remarkable that
I
any
can't
child
wait
can
for you to see the
survive for
work
so
we're
long
doing.
up there, don't you
It's
think?
truly amazing.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's not why I'm here.
Of course, I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. I promise I'll keep it short. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Gorillas?
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
No, I'm good for now.
Thanks.
Take care, then.
Because this is going to be run around and talk to everyone in the whole world. Gorillas. Gorillas.
We're all looking forward to working
Oh.
with you.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. You're here. Glad you made it.
Yeah, they sure look like gorillas. I thought I was going to go down to the Institute and blow everyone's brains out.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times. Scanning. Subject identified.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Operating at full capacity.
I'm allowed to go in? I guess I am.
Are you seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
Report
some heads
anything
together?
suspicious to the
They're
SRB.
dragging their feet.
Rumor is
Targeting
that
package
Gen
upgrades I asked
systems
for.
will be starting
Maybe I should
new
take some
work
courses with you.
Fury.
Soon send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and claim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I defeated him by being awesome.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
You could move out of the way.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
I have no clue if you turned off the interferometer. The internal phonometer.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger.
Scanning unknown identity.
Side effects will
Clearance confirmed.
Will there be any pain? I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out.
Yeah. I don't know about this.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Damn it!
Well, that was productive.
Yoink, yoink, yoink. 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 I steal you all in the name of science. Are you going to shoot me? You never know when you need.
Having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Well, I started by stealing all your ammunition. Yep, that's no funny room.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Those depends heavily on me. Yoink. The above ground things relies on me. Sorry, I yawned.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night.
Discontinued?
Anything you'd like to report?
That was my favorite one.
Hello, Sean Junior. Hello, Sean.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand,
What do you think?
Well, it
You've
is
got
amazing.
technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Yeah. I just have 11 million questions for him, I guess. Let's walk to the... Wait a minute. Let's test our teleportation device. Where's the... Nathan Wharf? Yes, teleport there. Almost level 22. I wonder if I forgot to level as usual. This side of the map. Oh, damn it, I'm yawning. It's very early in the morning. I was saying, yeah, since it's pretty far right.
Airport, huh? You sure you want to waltz through Brotherhood HQ with a synth at your side?
No. I would, however, love to waltz this way. So the Brotherhood is wrong. Damn it, I forgot to pick up the antidote for Virgil. Okay, I have to make it all the way around, I guess. Didn't think about the water. Yeah, that's a whole lot of way around. Jumpy! Jumpy!
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
That place over there seems to be lit up. So there's probably raiders and shit in there.
And they're off. Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. Piece of Junk is really showing off those new mods. This is one hell of a race. It's a great night out at the track. Hey, boys? Coming up next, Lady Lovelace takes on the Iron Maiden in a head-to-head match. You don't want to miss this.
You're like a walking target.
We got some fine bots in this race. Bob's your uncle is coming up. Damn it! What is it now?
They got the drop on us. Trying to kick up my feet after I knocked you off. My arm is broke.
Who the fuck is that?
Not exactly subtle, pal.
Take him down, boys.
You got guts. Well,
Come on, you're holding up the race. Damn it! Screw this!
over here. Got him.
Someone there?
Few shots to the head should do it.
Think you're tough? Come on! You're in for it now.
The fuck are you? Yeah, my life is slowly getting down the drain. It would be lovely to walk around this place and pick up all the loot.
Lights out for you.
Steal all you. Yoink.
Got wise and older.
Where's the last one? I'm sorry, Nick, I don't see any.
Yeah, we'll snoop them out. Hey, they're back. Dumb move.
Stop fighting.
Lights out for you.
Always nice to be able to use a robot. Pick.
Yes.
You sure you're not part synth? Of course, I guess you wouldn't know, would you? You...
Huh. Guess it was nothing after all.
Anywho, as I was running around here doing silly things. What's the matter, Nick?
Hey.
Go on.
Over here.
Count on it.
Move here.
Can
here.
do.
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
Nick.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institut sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why would you want to live among bigots like that?
Nah, I couldn't really blame them, given the circumstances. But folks sure started turning the other cheek when I showed up with the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Earthling? Yes, I'm back. Yeah. Let's keep on walking to our place that we should be walking to. Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand. Wait a minute, did I level? No, I didn't. 214. Getting close to the pop back to the settlement shenanigan. What the frell? It's a motorbike. Seems like a pure place where you put up a lot of resistance. Yeah, that's not a graphic bug up to the right there. No, they just have some cool lighting effect.
I'm boogeyman.
Shit! Stop!
Book return token. Or did the other fellow die? Let's switch again a bit, shall we? Oh, god damn it. When did I last save this game? Yeah, that's good enough. I don't really need to go and fight all those people though. Let's eat some. Aid. Let's have some Nuka-Cola. Potato crisps. Nom nom nom. A door. That's one of the Brotherhood's shoppers. Don't mind if I take care of all these corpses, do you? Wish I had some teleportation device. I do have a run device. The run the F away device. Let's load, and I see that my health is rather low. Purified water. Okay, that's the blimp of the Brotherhood. Think I have to activate Nick to come here.
What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
Mistake, last mistake.
All right. Jesus. This is a war zone.
Still kicking? Jesus!
Why London? It's a war zone. All I wanted to was to go out into that place. The hell is that? It's an alien device, since it is actually hovering over the land. Funky thing about walking along this sands. Okay, let's switch gun, shall we? I don't have any mini nuke. Otherwise that would have been so fun. Yes, because I want to carry you around. Ooh, I actually got bullets for this one. Yeah. Level 26. I think I'll actually go for a swim. And hide. Per usual. Let's level up, shall we? Level 31. Can actually, if I wanted to, put more into charisma so I could get the Lone Wanderer perk, since I have a tendency to like that. Could also go down here and take Rifleman. Or Locksmith, which makes no sense. Explosives. Let's see what more we have. Okay. Yeah, sneak is probably good. Yep. Finally made it all the way to where I'm supposed to be. Inventory, aid. I just... That's the one I wanted. Yeah, those chopper are still circling around. There he is.
I'm gonna make this as painful as possible.
What just happened?
Heads up, they went dark.
For Elder Maxon. Nice try.
I don't even know why I'm carrying these around. Drop you. I usually go to the apparel place. Drop you. Yeah, that should be enough.
Target's gone. Where the hell?
Leave no survivors.
We're not alone. Guess it was nothing. Wait. Did you hear something?
Okay, let's see in the data thingy. Meet up with the courier. Yes, I have.
Damn. I do not like that. There's someone else here.
Ja, jag skulle jättegärna vilja ha pannkakor.
Enemy sighted. You should have given up. I'm gonna make this as painful as possible. You're already dead.
Yeah, well, I can't really shoot the Brotherhood of Steel.
Let's do this. I think we're being shot.
Found.
Yeah. I'll pause this until I've got it sorted.
The perimeter guard.
Yep.
Just give the word and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
Give me a few seconds again. And back. He basically blew Brotherhood of Steel thingy out of the ground. A chopper. And I guess he killed Brotherhood of Steel dude here somewhere as well. And another friend. I couldn't help out, of course, since I'm in league with the Brotherhood. Which I don't know if I'm going to be for very long, since they hate the Institute, and well, the Institute is my son. Open the door.
My orders are to help you capture the synth in the Bertalia. I'll be waiting there when you're ready.
Okay.
My orders are to help you capture the synth in the Bertalia. I'll be waiting there when you're ready.
Let's pick out the gun that works. Damn it. Have to wait a few seconds before I hit him again. I'm sure he's going to be patrolling there.
I think we're being shadowed. Gotcha.
Open fire!
Welcome to your last stand.
You should have given up.
Come on, stick your face out. I am first going to eat something, like my last purified water, and one of those fellows, one of those.
Bring it!
And switch gun.
Still alive? Christ.
See him?
Expert lock. It does not matter to me because I can unlock expert lock. Flame fuel. That means I'm going to run into a flamer weapon. There we go.
That's it.
going to shoot you in the torso. I was going to say head, but... Metal chest piece. Shit, Nick, you scared the living hell out of me. Take that one. And let's see what we got. That, however, is a good one.
We'll be taking that.
Okay, where are the rest of you? Seems like this is a time for this one. No, not over there. There it is. Ah, birdies. I don't see any more. Let's drop another... Ah, I don't have any more, I guess. Ah, there's someone swimming. Yeah, he's kinda dead. I hate that it says detected all the time because Nick sees me. Fishing rod. Might as well walk this way and see what's up.
There you are.
You got guts. Something's out there.
Feels like a run up close and shoot the mother.
You're dead. Hear me?
And the peril. Drop it. It's a very wet floor for being a roofed place. Wait a minute. There we go.
There's some right here. Right here.
Area secured.
Sucking down a lot of rats sticking around here.
No one.
We're not alone.
Enemies sighted.
The hell is that? Oh, I thought it was some huge robot thingy.
What the hell?
Done for good.
Damn it! When did I say the last time? Oh great. At least it wasn't 10 miles away.
Your Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
Yeah, because you don't even have a Geiger counter, you're immune to radiation. It's odd that that's my father. No, My son is called Father and is the dude of the Institute.
What? Did you hear that?
I guess I'll get up on there. Almost shot you.
Huh? Oh, hell no!
I'm gonna tell you fucking throw that!
You playing hide and seek?
What the fell? Yeah, I just have to pause this and run it through and tell you when I get there. Yeah, I'm back. I cleared most of this place, I think. At least I think. Haven't cleared it of cool stuff though. Yoink, yoink. Don't really need that though. Oh, you can go up. Looks like someone had a locker there. Looks like someone's got a locker here.
Yes.
Halfway done.
I guess let's keep moving up. 565 rounds again. Okay, captain's cabin. Let's
Hold up a
go
moment,
and...
sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Precisely. Shouldn't have to bloody any more noses than we have to.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Nice.
25% damage and limb damage, but have more recoil. That's a nice weapon. But now I'm walking slow. Yeah, let's throw that away. Fatmans we got 2 of. Yeah, you can hear the cat in the background doing his daily routine of meowing.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll pick up the life preserver. You never know when you can need one. Or when you need one, it's too late. Well, unless you have one. So where do I go from here? Go out here? No. Oh.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm
Very
gonna guess you two are agents of the
Just
Institute.
like me.
So, made it to the
Tell
top.
me.
Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me?
I figured it might be prettier from up here.
Still alive.
Yeah, I need to stim pack. And I need to eat some, well, not Molotov cocktail. That would be, it's a bit bad for my stomach. Yeah, I died totally.
Well Judging by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of the Institute. Just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
It's only 2 people here.
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me?
I figured it might be prettier from up
Take
here.
them out! This shouldn't take long.
Let's shoot a few times in the head.
Why do they even try? Nice work, sir. I'll take the synth back. This is X688, ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
I'll even yoink that one. There we go. You're not wearing anything? I guess it's time to go back to the Institute with myself as well then. If I can. I didn't level this time, did I? I got to check that out. I'm a bit tired. Go you go.
The coursers give me the creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold.
Could be because they're, I don't know, cold. My son is gone.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Woohoo! Not in there. Says it's up one stair. Maybe it's across the hall up one stair.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
It's an honor to be here.
Great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
Yeah, I saw it. Wait a minute. It's upstairs from here. Boop.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
Thank you.
When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
What is the Institute jumper? Yeah, who wanted to dress fully clothed Anyway. Casual outfit. Let's try it on. Not in weapons. Yeah, I'm cool. I probably need to drop something. Might as well do that in my room. I'll be using a fat man in it soon. Yes, you see, there's another rogue agent. And by arms only meant ammo, I guess. I meant he.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
No, I don't think I will do that. I'll probably be winging this alone. Because I have switched side totally now, haven't I? Can drop that one. Which means I probably put my arm that I needed in my dresser.
Nothing to report, sir.
Scanning. Subject identified.
I wonder if it is because this place seems nicer that I feel like I'm going to join these dudes, or if it is because of my son.
PM to 6 a.m.
Let's see. There we go. Let's see where we're heading now. Of course, railroad. Well, that would only be to talk to them that they're misguided and shit. It's a Bunker Hill we're heading to. Yeah, sorry, I stifled a yawn. I think this will actually be the episode for today. So I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to smile and have a lovely day. Bye bye.